Hello! In this episode I'm going to sort out the work area and I'm going to start glassing the hulls. Let's get to it. So the birds have decided to use my boat as a litter. So it is literally shit. I think I'm gonna try to move them over here instead, and hopefully there won't be as much, but looking at the floor here it probably won't make any difference. It's basically everywhere, so it's going to be fun glass fibering this, knowing that it might get covered with bird poop. So, good times. I would have liked it if I could just put one piece all the way, but I think I'm going to have to cut it up into sections. At least one section at the trailing edge and one at the front. So, I bought some plastic painters, and the plan is to cover this area on the top and on the sides. So I think I'm going to have it draped down from this beam all the way down, and then it's going to go all over to the other side and drape down on that side as well. Now I need it to go all the way here, but it's an old wagon, so I'm going to have to try to move this as well, and hopefully not break it because it's not mine. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna try to cover the backside as well, because this is really bad. It's everywhere. I need to try to have a contained workplace when I'm doing the epoxy, or else it's just going to get ruined. So this is how far I've gotten. I need to buy more plastic. I think I need one more roll. I might be able to use the leftovers. But this should be enough when I've covered the backside and the front over here. I think I'm just going to make some kind of flap on over here so I can go in and out. I can just pull to the side. It's probably going to get pretty warm in here, but considering the temperature has been quite low recently, it doesn't really matter. most of it is done anyway. I didn't have to move the wagon as well. Put one piece here, and then I'm going to use to drape a smaller piece straight down. And it's the same thing here. I'm just going to drape it down from this pipe. They are going absolutely apeshit. This is crazy. It's like a Hitchcock movie in here. It's a lot of work, but this is going to be way more manageable than it was earlier, because that's just insane. So this should be a bird-free zone from now on. Need to cover that. Otherwise, I think it's good enough. I made 3 pieces, so it's one in the leading and one in the trailing edge, and then one more on the top. I think I'm gonna cut it with scissors in the front here, split it a bit so I can fold over the edge properly. I've also made a better work area, and everything is covered in plastic now, so no more bird droppings. And the plan now is to get the undersides glass I've prepared, the glass fiber weave for both of them. And yeah, I'm probably going to do one layer with this glass fiber weave on the bottom and on the top. This is a trick I learned from a different channel. You can use masking tape to get rid of the loose nappings, whatever it's called. Didn't really make any difference on this one, but perhaps this bigger one is going to make more of a difference in case I want to switch. I think both of these were pretty clean. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to do it in smaller batches. I think there's 2 parts A and 1 part B, so I figured 300 grams of part A and 150 part B, so 450 grams to start out, and then see how far that takes me. So here we go. How it kind of goes when you try something new you haven't done before. You just have to deal with the issues as they come along. This is really stressful. I think it's gonna be alright, but probably shouldn't have done this by myself, to be honest. I'm gonna start in the middle and go out. Not sure if that's a good idea, but that's what I'm gonna do. Or I'm gonna start at the top. So here we are. There was a lot of issues. I should have cut down the glass fiber to smaller pieces. This was a really stupid way of doing it. I think it's fairly good. There might be some bubbles, but I don't think it's going to be something severe. However, the leading and trailing edges, those got completely. There wasn't any way for me to fold the glass fiber, and I had way too many issues when putting it down in the middle here. But it's not a complete disaster. I think this will be salvageable. There are some issues with, as I said, the trailing and leading edge. There might be some small bubbles. I think I'm just going to keep looking around with the roller for a bit more. Try to find the last of the bubbles, and then I'm gonna leave this for a couple of days, and I'm going to do the other one as well. However, I'm going to cut the large piece that goes all the way. I think I'm going to cut that piece into 3 separate pieces. That's going to be way more manageable, and I'm going to cut piece that's in the leading edge. I'm probably going to cut so it conforms, and then I'm going to have to put a smaller piece over the edge, do some kind of reinforcements. Not entirely sure how I'm going to put that together, but I think it's more important to just keep moving forward than just to overthink everything as well. So I'm just going to keep fixing the issues as they show up, and hopefully get this build done this summer. So this is a day after, and there are some small air bubbles, but it wasn't a total disaster. It's probably going to be fine. It's a small air bubble here as well, and I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do the edges, but I think I'm going to use a different kind of glass fiber mesh and smaller pieces, and just put small strips, because this radius was way too aggressive. To begin with, I'm going to do the other one. But that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.